Hey, everybody. I'm Tyler. Welcome and thank you for letting me be a part of your all's virtual 4 H camp this summer. A little bit of background about me. This would have been, I guess, my 10th overall coming to summer or just to camp since I was a little kid. Um, let's see, I've worked there at camp for a few times. I've had the awesome opportunity of being ropes instructor in 2016 and then the healthcare provider in 2018 and 19. Um, the amount of rewarding experiences that I've had as a volunteer, camper, team leader, adult leader, staff member is just completely immeasurable. I mean, I've loved it. I mean, it's really shaped me into who I am today as a fairly outspoken, personable individual, and it's taught me so many communication skills, problem solving skills. The whole 4-H camping program in general is just like it's so cool seeing a lot of these kids grow up and turn into awesome people, and it's so rewarding to be a part of that process and help mold them into wonderful, well-rounded people. Just all about making the best better. um, yeah, so as I said, I taught ropes, which is super awesome. That was my favorite class that I've ever taught because it's really the only one. But it's so cool to see people of all ages figure things out, break barriers for themselves, accomplish things that they never thought they could do. Surpass their own fears, helping them, encouraging them to push their own limits without forcing anyone to do anything they don't want to do. It's super cool to see in a group environment how so many people that maybe don't even really know each other going into it can work together and accomplish some super great things. Um, yeah, like it's one of my favorite things to teach was always low ropes. It was so fun seeing an entire group learn together and figure out how to solve a large puzzle or a big obstacle kind of thing. It's just so cool to over and over again see how people can so quickly learn and learn about each other, and leaders develop, and you learn that not everybody needs to be a leader all the time. Sometimes you need to take a step back and let other people who have nice ideas think and work, and it's a place where everybody's opinion is valued and everybody has their own cog within the machine that helps solve whatever problems. The 4-H gaming program, yeah, it's definitely shaped me. I mean, I work for UK Athletics now, and working there, you often need, good interpersonal skills. You need to be able to talk to new people, coaches, and athletes that you don't already know. So a lot of these communication skills and professionalism skills that I learned in 4-H are huge pieces to my daily work life now. Let's see. Yeah, this would have been my 10th overall summer coming to camp, which is awesome. I hope to get back to camp at some point, maybe in the fall or so, if there's a nice opportunity that arises that helps us help out the camp again. Let's see. Some of the cool projects that I've gotten to be a part of through the years that I've been around the program include like there's a portion of our camp that we call the beach. It's down by the lake, and it's just like a big area where a whole lot of litter and like nastiness from the lake kind of collect when the water rises, and then the water lowers and all the trash stays there. So we spent probably a good portion of the last 2 summers cleaning that out. It looks amazing now. I mean, Crystal, the camp director, has done an awesome job on getting people together and working on that, and burning away some of the extra wood, throwing away all the extra trash, just cleaning. It's going to end up being an awesome portion of camp. It's a great spot that can be developed on and everything to some extent. I've gotten to do some cool things like paint the Sally floor. So the big concrete slab up there at the top of camp at the shelter house, that's where we do all of our nighttime activities and things. We learn dances, sing songs, and then at the end of every night we sally down the alley, where that's just a fun activity at the end of the night that gets everybody together and dancing and moving around. It's a good workout. It's good um, healthy kind of camp team bonding activity, really. Um, Another cool thing I've been a part of is in the last couple of years we've had couple new sets of lights, like LED lights and things hung in the shelter house, which is super fun for our glow Sally nights, where we have a lot of black lights and glow sticks and things like that. One of the cool projects, I think one of my first years when I worked there was putting in the new Gaga Ball pit. Um, yeah, I mean, it's a lot of hard work putting down the gravel and the mats and putting in that Gaga Ball pit. But afterwards, seeing the hundreds of kids a week playing the Gaga Ball pit, it's so cool. Um, let's see. Some of my other favorite memories were as healthcare provider. Outside my office on the whiteboard, I always had like a little area of the whiteboard where I would put a riddle of the day or a puzzle or something like that. And it's always so much fun. Taking a portion of a camper's day where maybe they have to come in and take medication, which is a point of the day where maybe it's not their favorite part of the day. It's something they don't look forward to every day. But, I hope that, me doing that hopefully made it a little bit more fun. And I hope that, it helped some people look forward to coming to see me and, just get a chance to talk to everybody. And yeah, let's see. I mean, yeah, as I kind of mentioned earlier, I mean, 4-H has taught me so much. Like there's just so many foundational things about myself and the way that, I go about my work, my school, my friendships. There's just so much of it that I learned through 4-H that will probably never leave me. And it's an awesome opportunity if y'all ever get the chance to go again, and hopefully I'll get the chance to see it. I've made some awesome memories at camp. Some great weeks at camp have been put together by Megan Klee and other 4-H agents that have come to camp with us. I look forward to the future, and I hope to see everybody back at 4-H camp soon. One quick thing I'm going to leave you guys with. At the end of every camp week, we kind of have an ending bonfire. It's a little ceremony we have that kind of helps everyone reflect on their week and their camp experience and what all they've learned. It kind of puts all the pieces together. All of the crazy activities you're doing all week long, whether it's scavenger hunts or fishing at the lake or learning to shoot archery or whatever. And it also kind of helps you reflect and helps you realize how many new friendships and relationships you've created just from 5 days at camp. Like, it's really amazing how so many people can become so tight-knitted in such a short period of time. And that phenomenon is something that I've always called camp magic. And I think the last few years I've always, incorporated camp magic into my kind of bonfire speech, which is just kind of where we as staff members tell our kind of most impactful experiences and try to share those big time experiences with you all as campers or volunteers. One of the qualities in myself that I think helps me be an HCP is I try to stay very level-headed, and I'm a very logical person. But in being a logical person, sometimes it's harder for me to go along with magic at times. Like if you ever see, somebody doing a card trick or pulling a quarter out from behind somebody's ear, I'm naturally a skeptic. I want to figure out how it happened because I know it happened somehow, But to me, camp magic is different. Camp magic it's not a trick or a riddle or a puzzle in that sense. Camp magic is just a phenomenon that happens when you get all these people together. It's something that isn't entirely explained to me, and I don't know that it ever will be. I mean, the best way for me to explain it is that camp magic is something that's created by all of these awesome people being put together in the same 1,000-acre 4-H camp for a week, doing all the same crazy activities, whether you're building small model rockets or up at rec learning games or shooting rifles or whatever it may be. All of it somehow mashes together at the end of the week into this awesome week of experiences and relationship and learning life skills. And all that camp magic, in my opinion, is created by everyone as a whole. If the volunteers and the staff are there by themselves, there's not going to be camp magic. If the campers are there at camp by themselves with no staff or volunteers, there's not going to be any camp magic. It requires everyone. And for everyone to play into this, huge camp experience is amazing. And basically what I've boiled it down to is, camp magic is created by the love for camp. And your love for camp creates the camp magic. So it's a cyclical, it's a cycle. It's just, the more you put into camp, the more you're going to get out of it. The more that you are willing to buy in, to the program and the experiences, the more that the kids will buy into the experiences, and the more they will grow, the more they will learn, the better experience they will have. So I guess just in closing, the only final message I have is just that, to me personally, it's been an amazing experience being a part of the program. And the camp magic that is found there is very unique, and it's amazing. And I know I love 4-H camp, and I hope that, I can pass on some of my experiences, and I hope that I can encourage more people to come back to camp and join in on the love that is found at 4-H camp. Without the love of the game, there is no camp magic, But there are so many, hardworking volunteers, people that take their own personal vacation just to volunteer and, work super hard outside of the week of camp, is awesome. It's just another testament to how great the program is. That's pretty much all I got to say. Thank you guys for letting me on. Hope we have a great rest of our virtual camp, and I hope to see you guys soon. Bye, guys.